then you are doing that without procreation. No child can be born out of that union. Yet your mother gave birth to you. And your father gave birth to you. And they say, go and what do you call it? Adopt children. Who born the children that if everybody is like you, which child will you find? The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. When people lack the consciousness of the reality of Jehovah, they descend into unimaginable stupidity. You know, most of the people who claim that there is no God are also in the same camp of man can marry man. I'm sure you know that. Man marries man, woman marries woman. It's unthinkable for a man to marry a man. Basic anatomy and physiology shows us and tells us what the various departments of the body belong to, what they should do. There is a genitourinary system, which is a urinary and genital system. There is a gastrointestinal system, which is from the mouth through all the way out to the other side. You can now imagine somebody using a gastrointestinal system. The venue of obnoxiousness, it was you that thing came out of, but you want to run away from there. That venue becomes the venue. That is unimaginable stupidity. For a part of the body that is meant to be sterile and infection-free, applied to a part that is a venue for all manner of infections. Do you understand that? And then you are doing that without procreation. No child can be born out of that union. Yet your mother gave birth to you. And your father gave birth to you. And they say, go and what do you call it? Adopt children. Who born the children that if everybody is like you, which child will you find to adopt? All right, let the whole world be like you now. Then go, where will you find a child? Nobody is giving birth to children because women marry women, men marry men. There is no, now, do you know he descended further to those having relationship with their dog? You don't know? One of the most useless, what do you call it now? Skit or whatever they call that. Somebody once showed me was where they say everybody who identify themselves, who have any dog instinct or dog inclination should gather in one place. I don't know whether it's Germany or Belgium or something. The hall was filled. We were making dog sound. Woo, woo. Human beings. Some put mask on their face, dog face. Dog face mask. They actually came out to tell us how they have been. Those were the people who had been with dogs, and man with dog, and man with doggers, and woman with dog. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That is where people can go, where the consciousness that there is a God in heaven and there is one seated on the throne. When that consciousness is lost, when you lose the mentality of the Almighty, you descend into calamities of stupidity. It's in your city. Oh, people with masks. He's sitting in Berlin. Like dogs, right? What happens?
People come with masked dogs, leather costumes, mask of pigs, and they have all manner of stuff with each other.
People who come with masks, say it happens twice every week in his own city of Berlin. Come with mask of dogs, some with pig mask, and come into the assembly where they all manner of anything imaginable, and those that cannot be imagined. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the higher the consciousness of God you possess, the higher in wisdom you walk. Because he is called the all-wise God. Another one says the only wise God. The more of his consciousness we possess, the more in wisdom we walk. The more in wisdom we walk. Why would people say kill children, do this and that? The more in wisdom we walk. And so I welcome you, beloved brothers and sisters, whatever you do on a continuous basis, understand that there is a God in heaven who watches over the affairs of men. And let that God in heaven, let that consciousness of that God rule your life. And in the light of that consciousness, you walk and advance in wisdom. I'm sure that is why the Bible said in our conclusion this morning that the fear of the Lord is the entry point of wisdom. Job chapter 28 and in verse 28. The fear of the Lord gives us access to wisdom. Do you want wisdom? Walk in the fear of the Lord. Somebody say aloud, amen.